Hello everyone, welcome to Technology Begins. In this video, we will learn about function and package in Python. So what is function and what is the use of this function? The function is basically a group of statement or group of code which performing some specific task and give us the desired result. So when we can use this function? So whenever you want to make this group of statement or group of code reusable which are repeating multiple times in your program, so that time you can create the function and define that group of code or group of statement inside of that function and perform the specific task, and that function will return you the desired result. So how we can create the function in Python and what is the syntax of it? So defining the function in Python, syntax is like this: def. After that you have to write the function name. Okay, so my function name is addition, and after that there is a parenthesis and then put the colon. So as in a Python code we need to maintain the indentation, so we have putted the indentation, and this function will always needs to return something. Okay, so as our function will return addition of two values, this is 5 plus 2, so this function will return as the 7 after calling this. Okay, so this is the syntax of function, which is basically def function name. After that there is a parenthesis. In the parenthesis you can pass the arguments, okay, or we can say parameters. Let's run this function first and after we will see the arguments or parameter. So how we can call this function? So simply we need to write like this: function name and parenthesis. And if we want to print the result, then we have to write this function inside of the print statement. So let's run this program and see the output, so which is 7. Okay, so if we want to give arguments for that particular function, basically what happen here is currently it is returning as the static value 5 plus 2, and if we want to get addition of any number, okay, which are passing from the calling function. Okay, so here we have defined the arguments which is x and y, and now we are returning the addition of that arguments. Okay, here we have uh, passing the two arguments while we are calling, and this addition function will receive the two arguments whenever that function will be called. Okay, so here we are calling the addition function, so we will pass two arguments at a time of calling. If I am passing two argument as a value like 8 and 5, then it will return us the addition of these two value 8 and 5. So this is how you can pass the argument to the function. So this 8 will go to the x and this 5 will go to the y variable. Okay, and that will perform the sum on that x and y, and it will return us the addition of that two value, which is 13. Okay, so this is how function is working. So let's talk about the package. So what is package? Basically package is the directory which contain the multiple Python files, and this Python directory which also contain a special file, and this file must needs to included in that directory, which file name is init file. Okay, so let's define the package and let's see the use of package. So how we can define the package? So let's create one directory first. I am giving the name package, and inside of that I will create one add file and which will contain this addition function. But before that, as I have said, in any package directory which contain multiple Python files, there we must need to create one init file. Okay, so how we can create the init file? So this is how you can create init.py file, double underscore init double underscore dot py. And what is the use of this init file? So whenever you run your program and your program will contain any import statement, okay, so that import statement, class or function which make you available by this init file. Okay, so basically whenever you run the program and if your program will contain any import statement, then this init file will check if this class or function are available in this package or not. If they are available, then that that makes you available that class and function for use. Okay, so let's create our add.py, and inside of that I am putting this addition. So this is how I have created the package of add. And if I want to use this add function from this package, then how I can use? So for that I need to write like this: from package. Package is basically a directory. Inside of that I have a add file, and from add file I need to import that particular function, right? So this is how you can import the addition function from the package. So this is our custom package which we have created. So basically this is how package are created inside of Python. So whenever you will use this addition and pass the parameter to that function, so function which are defined in the package will receive the argument or parameter and perform the some task like addition and return us the value as per the operation. Okay, so this is also giving us the same result, but that will come from where? So this function is defined in package and we have passed that argument and used that. So whenever you want to use this addition function in any Python file, then you can use without repeating this code. Okay, so this is how we can use the function and package. And let's talk about some inbuilt Python package. So here we have one package called sys, which is Python inbuilt package and which let us the access the system specific parameter and function, and also give us the information about constant, function and methods of the interpreter. So let's take the example of sys module and how we can use that and run that program. Okay, first of all, you to use this sys module we have to import that. As this is inbuilt Python package, so you don't need to write like import from package dot add, so you can directly import sys. So this will makes you available all the methods which are written in the sys package, right? Let's take look at different method of sys package. So sys version, so this will give us the version of our Python. as you can see 3.7.5. And there is another different methods or constant, we can say modules, so which will return us how many modules are available inside of this sys package. So that is returning the all the methods or all the modules of the sys package, okay, which are available, right? So this is how you can check the modules. After that, there is a, if you want to use and write something inside of command line like print statement using sys, so how you can write that? So for that we need to write like this: std out dot write. After that you need to write whatever you want to write in as a string, so that will print, okay. So this is how that stdout.write will print the result. And if you want, sometime what happen is uh, you want to get the output, you want to get the input from the command line at time of running the program itself, okay. So how you can get the argument from command line? So using sys you can get the argument from command line while running your program, okay. So for that you can use argv, sys.argv. So uh, this will take the argument from command line and makes you available in your program. So currently if I am passing 1, then it will print like this. So that in that returning list, first element is must be a file name and second element will be a your argument, okay. So this is how system.argv is working. So at a time of running your program you can pass the arguments by space. You can pass multiple argument also like this, and it will be available inside of the list, okay. And after that there is another method is path, so which return us the path of system which are used for this program, okay. So this is all the path which are we are using for this program. So basically this is the system specific, so we don't need or we don't need to worry about this, okay. And after that there is the system.sys.exit. Basically this sys.exit will not execute the code whatever code are written after this line, okay. Your Python file will be exited from this line itself, okay. Like this, if I am writing hello world, then if I am running this program, then it will not print the hello world, okay, because our file code is exited from this third line itself. So that's why the sys.exit method is used whenever you want to exit at some time inside of your program. So this is how you can exit from your program using exit method. So these are some methods of sys package. and use of the package and the use of function. I hope you have understood the concept of package and function, how we can define the function and how we can pass the argument to the function. Okay, thank you. See you in the next video.